very bright. I was driving south on Route 18 through southern Wisconsin, headed home to Iowa after a weekend out on a frozen lake with a bunch of my friends. It had been a particularly long, cold, snowy winter. I'd spent a lot of time cooped up inside, kind of fighting depression, so being able to get out for the weekend had really kind of saved me. So as I was driving, I was thinking about my life and about my plans, whether I was building out of concrete or out of sand, and how sometimes money really does make the world go round. But you know, trying to measure your life is like trying to measure the current from inside a boat. Sometimes the only thing you know for sure is if the damn thing still floats. I was working the next day, so I was trying to get home fast. I was short on time, but low on gas. Pulled into a service plaza, but it was closed. The car started to sputter as I got back on the road, but that's okay. I remained calm. I've been here before. And I know with this car, I can usually go an extra mile or two if the hills go right. Yeah, I've run out of gas before. It's practically a hobby. But I've never actually had to get out of the car and walk. I mean, running along on fumes or coasting into a gas station on empty makes me feel like a superhero. Or like a marathon runner who knows just how hard he can push his body before it gives out. Having to walk makes me feel like a delusional moron. So I keep driving. 4 long miles. I get off at the next exit, some suburban mall, still no gas anywhere in sight. Car finally dies. I'm on a hill at the light. I step out of the car to start pushing it into the parking lot, and my foot lands on a soggy $5 bill. I figure it's play money somebody put there just to fuck with my head, but it's real. And there's more of it spread out on the grass, by the side of the road, by the mall. My head is down, and all I'm thinking about is stuffing as much of it in my pockets as I can before I get into trouble, before somebody finds out it's not my money. I pick up a 5, I pick up a 10, I pick up a $20 bill. A woman in an SUV pulls up, she gets out. My instincts tell me it's her money. She's come to claim it. She wants half. But she starts picking it up and putting it in my hands. How did it happen, she wants to know. I don't know, I say, and that's the truth. A man in a pickup pulls up, he doesn't see the money, he asks if I want to push into the parking lot. Yeah, that'd be great, I said. Woman picks up a $100 bill, it says again, how did it happen? It flew out the window, I said. Well, he doesn't know what I'm talking about, and she doesn't know what he's talking about, and she keeps handing me bills. She hands me the last one and says, is it all there? Yes! I say yes because I am the Lord of the bills and my pockets are filled with somebody else's soaking, wet cash. My friend Reed is an artist. He believes if you put things out there, they come back to you. Whenever I ask if I can get him anything, he says he'd like 2 large silver suitcases filled with $100 bills. He's quite specific. He's been asking for the same thing for years. When I call him up to tell him about the money, he says, we're getting closer. And as I sit there in the parking lot counting my cash, I think about that woman getting out of the SUV. And I know that I should go over there and tell her the truth, that it's not my money. But I tell myself that she doesn't really need the money. I tell myself that the money was put there for me, and she was sent to help me harvest my cash. And the truth is, right at that moment, I really did need the help. And there it was. And the timing just seems too strange to ignore, too symbolic to let go. I mean, it lifts me up, puts wind in my cape, puts fuel in my tank. It feels almost spiritual. And I know you ask some people about it, they might thank Jesus for it. Others might thank Buddha or Allah or Krishna or the great goddess or whoever they're into. Me, I'm still thinking about it. I mean, don't get me wrong, I consider it a gift. Hell, I know it's a gift. I just haven't figured out who to thank yet. Just need to figure out who to thank.